Adam Hewlett in the UK. Did Jerry the King Lawler ever feel you up? Are you surprised he's still at it every Monday night at 62 years old?
Okay, number one, I'm not surprised he's still at it at 62 years old because I think he just gets better with age. He's never lost a step, never lost a beat, and I think he looks better as he gets older. He really does. I've even told him that. Jerry's a great guy. Has he ever felt me up? No. Has he wanted to? Probably. He actually writes about me in his book. Almost like a whole chapter is about me in there. Not only does he say that he's always had a thing for me, that I'm the only girl in wrestling that ever looked good without makeup. He even says it over his ex-wife, Stacy. And he says pretty much the only reason, sorry, Chris, the only reason he brought Chris to USWA right when we graduated high school was because he and Eddie Gilbert both knew that Chris would bring me with him down to Memphis, and they were going to both try to get me in bed. And I was 17 years old.
It's a great business.
And no, they did not get me in bed.
Is he a bully?
He would mess with people. Yeah, I saw that. But this is when he was Justin Hawk Bradshaw. You know, he wasn't the clean-cut JBL. But I mean, he would watch his step around some people because he knew he couldn't get away with it with a lot of people. But you know, and we get along fine now. Anytime I go back for an appearance, we have no issues. Everything's cool. Okay. But yeah, he could be that way back then.
Ed Farnsworth, do you like Brutus Beefcake's nipple piercings?
I don't know if I've seen Brutus Beefcake's nipple piercings. Oh God, no, they're hideous.
How about the breasts in general?
The breast could use a little tightening up.
A little bit.
I mean, he's got a little definition in there, but he's got the man boob thing going on down below about the nipples. You know, a little saggy. Do some inclines.
The Lavator M, which female personality looks the worst without makeup? I still shudder at that image of a gigged up Terry Runnels sans makeup.
And there it is.
There it is.
I was actually the first person to receive that picture on my cell phone, by the way, before it was let loose on the internet. Lucky me. Made me almost throw up. I love Terry to death, but the girl needs some makeup.
Okay. Nothing wrong with saying that. Ed Farnsworth, biggest slut in the ECW locker room.
Well, when I was working there was only me, Francine, and Beulah, and we all were, you know, in relationships at the time.
Right. And they all stayed in relationships for the tenure in ECW.
Well, see, Beulah was with Tommy, but so was Franny.
Right.
Franny didn't know that Tommy was still with Beulah. So the biggest slut was probably Tommy. If you think about it.
Salvatore.
And I heard there were a few others during the time that so the biggest slut in ECW was probably Tommy Dreamer.
In the interest of fairness, we picked on the boys a little bit. We got to pick on the girls now. Random Australian wrestling fan. Is it true you have a Superman symbol tattoo?
Yes, I do. Would you like to see it?
Sure.
Ooh, microphone is pulling. There we go. Got that?
Got it.
Okay.
So there it is. It is true.
It is true.
Ed Farnsworth, favorite place to dine while on the road?
Denny's. I love our Denny's on the road. If you're in the South, it's got to be Waffle House. All the boys love Waffle House. But you know, sometimes it's whatever you get, you get. You can't, beggars can't be choosers when you're on the road.
You ever do Cracker Barrel?
Oh yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
So that's got to get a shout out, right? Jay Zaretsky, Ontario, Canada.